Hello friends, welcome to Sharma Tech. So today's topic is the best PC build under 1.5 lakh in September 2021. Here is the first PC component. The AMD Ryzen 5 5600X is a desktop processor with 6 cores and hyperthreading (SMT) based on the Zen 3 architecture. This allows the processor to process a total of 12 threads simultaneously. Launched in November 2020, it is the fastest 6-core Ryzen desktop processor. With a TDP of 65 watts, the Ryzen 5 5600X is the most economical model in the new Zen 3 family to date. The Ryzen 5 5600X is clocked at 3.7 GHz base clock and can be clocked up to 4.6 GHz with Precision Boost 2. It's time for the second component. B450 Aorus Pro Wi-Fi has to be the best value for an AM4 motherboard on the market. It has superb specs, very nice lighting and design, tons of options for wiring, supports 3200 mHz RAM. It boots very quickly, no unnecessary splash screen, something I used to hate on old Gigabyte mobs. The Wi-Fi is phenomenal. Regardless, the B450 chipset is a sweet spot for builders and gamers who don't need X470's added feature set, and Gigabyte delivers a great product with the B450 Aorus Pro Wi-Fi, at a surprisingly affordable $120 MSRP. The onboard 802.11 AC Wi-Fi module from Intel supports dual band, which runs up to 433 megabits per second, 3x faster than the 802.11n, and also supports Bluetooth 4.2. I have not encountered any VRM issue despite having pushing the CPU to the limit beyond what most users would actually do. The board works great out of the box, comes with good set of features and is definitely of good value for money for builders on a budget. Here is the third component of this PC build. The NZXT H510 Elite really does have it all, including a $170 price that, given its good thermal performance, quiet operation, tempered glass, RGB lighting, USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type-C and a sleek and stylish design, seems reasonable. But if you have fans you can carry over, older 500 series chassis are a better buy. Standardizing the fans kept the CPU thermals in the H510 Elite well below the ENSO in temperatures, at 56 to 67 degrees over ambient, so the airflow isn't inherently worse in the Elite, it's just loud. GPU thermals with standardized fans gets tricky. NZXT is so popular is because its cases have a lot of extras that make life easier. But NZXT is proof that engineering can really facilitate that process. It's time for the fourth component. Vengeance RGB Pro Series DDR4 memory brings stunning multi-zone RGB lighting to the DIMM slot, with each module boasting 10 bright RGB LEDs, controlled by Corsair Ice software to light up your system with stunning effects. Lighting synchronizes with all your Corsair iQ-compatible hardware for system-wide lighting at the click of a button and illuminating your motherboard with smooth transitions and vibrant patterns. It's even possible to reorder or invert each module's lighting in iQ, ensuring your memory looks its best. However, your motherboard's DIMM slots are laid out. What's more, with Vengeance RGB Pro, there's no need to trade style for speed. Vengeance RGB Pro is tightly screened for high performance, is XMP 2.0 compatible with a single motherboard setting, and available in speeds up to 4600 MHz. Even with high-speed performance out of the box, Vengeance RGB Pro also boasts the overclocking credentials you'd expect from high-speed Corsair memory. A custom performance PCB and aluminum heat spreader available in black or white provide the highest signal quality and reliability, with exceptional cooling offering plenty of potential to push your memory further. It's time for the fifth component. Gigabyte's GeForce RTX 2060 Gaming Oak Pro 6G harnesses the strengths of NVIDIA's TU106 processor and adds an aggressive power limit to facilitate notably higher GPU frequencies. It's cooled by a capable thermal solution, yielding quiet operation and relatively low temperatures. There's consequently not much for us to complain about aside from this card's premium price tag. The NVIDIA RTX 2060 is more than powerful enough to keep frame rates well north of 60 FPS in Full HD gaming, which is music to the ears of high refresh rate monitor owners. Meanwhile, it even delivers decent 4K gaming that hovers close to 30 FPS in our benchmarks. We already know that GeForce RTX 2060 is a good performer at 2560 by 1440 and can hold its own at 1920 by 1080 with real-time ray tracing enabled in games like Battlefield V. We also know that the GeForce GTX 1660 Ti is a better value in terms of performance per dollar. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 is a higher-end video card for laptops. It accompanies the faster RTX 2070 and RTX 2080 in the GeForce RTX 20 series line. Besides smooth gaming performance, the RTX 20 series also provides real-time ray tracing technology. Here is the sixth component. Antec, which is targeted to the economical PC buyers offering a 80+ bronze certification, semi-modular and a 650W continuous power. Antec NEOECO modular 650M power supply featuring advanced hybrid cable management, 80+ bronze certification, a quiet 120mm fan, heavy-duty capacitors and universal input with active power factor correction. Here is the seventh component. The WD Blue SN550 was well ahead of its cost comparative competition, showing that its added lanes and high 4K random read speeds make it a great choice for all-around users. Simply put, the WD Blue SN550 is fantastic value for money. It's got great random read and write speeds, better than almost every other budget NVMe SSD out there, and doesn't cost that much more than the best SATA SSDs, etc. The SSD doesn't feature an external DRAM chip, but there is still a small amount of memory inside the controller that serves a similar purpose. Here is the last component. Everything feels very solid and is of a nice quality overall. From a fan perspective, you get two 120mm with PWM control, along with 6 ultra-bright RGB LEDs embedded around the out edge of the core. With translucent fan blades, the light should fill the entirety of the fan when in operation. It's a very good CPU cooler, what you expected. I am using i7 6700K Intel. And this cooler is very much comfortable on it. I love its silent performance when I run heavy game and no CPU heating issue. 5.0 out of 5 stars, awesome CPU cooler. While 240mm AIOs won't offer as much cooling performance as 360mm and 280mm AIOs, they are still very viable options for anyone looking for a superior cooling solution. If this video helped you, then don't forget to like and subscribe our channel and follow us on Instagram for latest tech updates.